So as of lately, I haven't been posting as much content as I regularly do because I've been super busy in real life, but I thought, because I've had a lot of interesting stories and a lot of interesting things happen to me, that I'd share a little bit about what's going on in the world of Jadenman in real life. I'm in my senior year, and I've gotten this year to concentrate a little bit less on my work and a little bit more on just having fun with friends, and as such, I've been going to some parties lately. Now, not like parties as you think of them, you know, kind of like dirty, drunk, drug-infested. Although there are some of those. I don't go to those. Some of my friends do. But that's beside the point. I have been going to some parties, though, and they've been tons and tons of fun. And I wanted to tell you about one in particular that really stood out to me out of all the ones that I've been to so far. So, well, at this party, first of all, the mother of the person who was driving me there, we were just going back after rehearsals, was like, "Oh, you mean the church party that they've been talking about?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I bet it is a church party." This was around Halloween, and I was like, "Oh yeah, cool. This is a church party. I bet this is totally legit. This is gonna be awesome, right?" And so we get there. Well, I get there. They drop me off, and then they leave. And well, it's not a church party. I was invited there by some friends, one from Germany and one from Serbia, some exchange students. And so we get in there. It's this really small apartment. And the party isn't in the apartment itself, it's downstairs in the basement, which is even smaller. So you've got about 20-25 people packed in about a 10-foot space, and it's very, very difficult to move around. It's really hot, it's really sweaty. Now, I knew this was not a church party the second I got down there. Well, I guess maybe, I don't know what you guys do at church parties, but generally, what was going on at this party was people were grinding on each other, and there was some well, we'll say unsavory music playing. And yeah, it was definitely not a church party. But I was cool with that. I was like, hey, you know, fine, we'll have fun, we'll dance and stuff, it'll be a good time. But it was really hot and really sweaty, and I was getting along with people fine, and the party was going sort of well. It was a little lame, and then some interesting things happened. Number one, they tried to break out some kind of booze, liquor, or something like that, which, well, number one, is not a good idea. A couple of my friends, the German and the Serbian, the exchange students, were like, yeah, let's go somewhere and drink, you know, this party's so lame. I don't drink. I wasn't going to drink at this party. Although, I'll admit, I kind of do have poor impulse control, because at the time, I was like, yeah, dude, let's do it, man. Let's go to your house. Like, let's drink. Let's do stuff. Which is probably not very good in retrospect. But I knew that, and we ended up not drinking. But what had happened was their parents came home. So we're all partying, and then suddenly, bam! The basement door opens, and then you hear this, you know, lady yelling in Spanish, you know, ay, 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 you know, all that stuff. And very, very awkward, because, you know, we're kind of... Basically, to give you guys a picture, people were twerking, people were grinding, people were doing bad things at the party. Bad things. And the parents get down there, and I don't know, the girl... the daughter says some things to them in Spanish, you know, and it makes them go back upstairs. And at this point, we're like, wow, this is so awkward. Like, this is lame. We need to leave. And so our idea is to go to B-Dubs, which is Buffalo Wild Wings. So we get up there, and, you know, of course, you can't get out without seeing the parents, without basically walking right into the parents. So we get up there and we're like, you know, oh, guys, thank you so much for having us. Like, by the way, you have a beautiful home. Let me just say, those curtains, I love those curtains. Those are some nice, yeah, I love you guys. You guys are great. And then as we're saying this, as we're trying to be really polite and trying to get out of there and escape the awkward mechs, you can hear downstairs some music, and basically it's like, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. And there's just this huge dichotomy of like us, you know, complimenting the parents upstairs, and then downstairs is like bow, 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 you know, people are like grinding and like touching butts and stuff. So that was really interesting. But we ended up leaving. We had a much better time at the restaurant, and that was probably the last time I go to a party at that apartment. That sucked. And by the way, speaking of parties, the pool party that's going on right now on your screen, oh, that was a little ridiculous. I barely escaped that. I was so sure I was going to die, because we got like 3 people in there, but I mastered it. I got them. I killed all 3. I'm telling you guys, I'm PvPing. I'm doing good. I'm a good guy. I'm pretty good at that. But yeah, very fortunate to get out of that. Recently, in terms of my academic life, oh gosh. Well, right now, I'm applying to some colleges. I guess I can tell you. I'm applying to NYU, Columbia, Stanford, Northwestern, and USC, and some other schools, various University of Pennsylvania, another big one, that are just spread across the country. And I wasn't thinking I was going to get into most of them. I don't know yet. I'm just submitting my applications. I've submitted 2 so far. But there's something called the ACT, which hopefully you guys will take. You guys will take either the ACT or the SAT if you haven't already. And these are big national tests, very, very important. And the last time I took one was in October. Now, I was feeling like, the day I got up for that test, I mean, I'll be honest, I was feeling like shit. Like, I was sure I was going to fucking fail this test, and I felt terrible. I didn't want to get up. And when I did get there, I was just about falling asleep. Like, I felt awful, and I was like, well, shit, I fucking failed that. And so I would not check the score. The score came in about a month later, around, I want to say, October 25th. And then I waited an entire month after I was able to view my score in order to view it, because I was sure that I did awful. This is my 3rd time taking it. And so I looked about 3 days ago now, and I got a 34 out of 36. I was really surprised because I felt terrible during the test. And I had taken the test, and I was feeling good the other days, and I didn't do as well as I did that day. Now, a 34, just to give you guys some context, is a very, very, very good score. 34 out of 36 ACT. It's in the top 1% of the nation. You know, not tooting my own horn, but I'm sure, I don't know what happened. Divine intervention, maybe? Luck? I think it was definitely a lot of luck. Definitely that. But basically, the reason I'm telling you this is I thought it was kind of a cool, kind of coming to encapsulate, you know, my philosophy that even if you're feeling down in the dumps and you're having like a really shit rough day, you know, and you just pursue it and you keep at it and you keep trucking on. Like, you know, some surprising things can happen. Like, I did not expect that score at all, but it happened. I mean, hey, it did, and I was super, super happy about it. But that's that. Now, probably the last thing I want to touch on is my busy schedule. Now, I won't be posting as regularly. You guys probably don't even care, but I'm just letting you guys know that I won't be, because, I don't know, I'm just having so much fun in real life now, and I love to do what I'm having fun with, and I have a very short attention span. 1 minute I'm here, 1 minute I'm there, I'm all over the place. I'm a big actor guy, I love theater, like, that's my mentality. And so as long as recording and posting as a hobby is fun, I'm going to do it. And I'm still going to do it because, you know, it's a ton of fun. But right now, the forefront of my life is definitely getting ready for college. I really want to get more into theater because becoming an actor is super, super hard. I've decided at this point that I'm going to major in business, minor in theater, and hopefully have my plan B stable job while I go ahead and try and make it big in the big leads as an actor there. So there's that. And basically, I'm not going to be posting extremely much. I mean, you guys are going to see stuff from me. But when I have fun, when I'm having fun with something and I'm recording it, then I'll post it. Because it's about fun. You know, it's about living life. It's about having a good time. So I will be doing that. As far as schooling goes, that is keeping me very busy. I'm out with friends. Like, for instance, today. Okay, so today, I'm going to get done recording this. I am going to edit it. And then I'm going to work out, basically. And then I'm going to go straight to the theater with some friends, and we're gonna go see Mockingjay, which I'm super excited about. I don't know when I'll post this, but Mockingjay came out about a week. I think it's exactly a week, actually, from the time I'm saying this. Or maybe it came out on Thursday. 8 days it came out, and I'm super excited. I want to see it so bad. I love this series. I love Jennifer Lawrence. I love everything about everything in that movie. It's amazing. So we're going to go see that. And then tomorrow, right now, I'm doing mock trial, and so I've got a witness that I have to be, and so I'm developing my character, who I want them to be. I've got a voice for them. It's kind of a southern, you know, like, shame play no more, Mr. Hoover. Something like that. It's kind of southern. I've got tons and tons of ideas going, and I'm getting my audition ready for the musical. I've got a dance thing I have to learn, and I have to learn the song that I'm learning. It's called Suddenly Seymour. If you want to look it up, that's what I'll be singing at my school. And that will be a lot of fun. So I've got a lot of things going in my life right now, which are very busy, making me very busy, and it make me very hard to record and to do things like that. But I still keep in contact with people. I mean, there's this guy, Zach Miner, who subscribes. I talk to him. I talk to Ben, who, by the way, whose mother went to Stanford, which, as kind of a side note, is the hardest school to get into in the country right now. The admission rate is like less than 5% almost, so that's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm very busy. I kind of keep in contact with Jack. He's like the sweetest guy, so I try and do that. But my main focus is my main life right now, and that will be my focus for a little while. But also, this is a hobby, and this will be a lot of fun. So if you guys want to stay on this adventure with me and just hang around, you guys like my stories, like my rather running out of jokes, then feel free to stick around, and I'll be posting videos every once in a while. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And what was that thing I always used to say? See you guys on the other side? Yeah. It's a reference to a Bruno Mars song, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the other side. Man, that was a pretty good accent. Yeah. See you guys.